So our first project, T45, was a minor cloud break and a railway line up to Port Hedland, one train unloader. Very simple system, trains just shuttle back and forth between one mine and one port. In T155, we will have 4 mines, 3 loading points, 3 train unloaders. So we'll have a mine here, 2 mines at Solomon, and we'll have multiple train paths all connecting up at Port Hedland, much more complicated system. In some senses, we're becoming a real railway.
Supervisors can get around.
For me, it's a very enjoyable job. It's a very rewarding. We achieve a lot of things every day with our people out here and produce things and really make a difference as far as what we're doing.
Unsure of anything, just stop, okay? Safety first.
The job's spread out over a big kilometre distance, but the original one they said we couldn't do it, we've done it there, so I think there's no problem why we can't do it here.
Where we're standing right now is part of the loop. The mine's over the hill behind me, about 10 kilometres. We're forming rail formation from the bottom of the ground all the way up. Where we're currently standing, still got 6 metres of height to go into it. I think there's around 90 of us on the ground most times. We've had a couple of cyclones come through, rain's really got to us. Back on track now, and so we're virtually halfway through our project at the moment.
So this is fill 37, one of the 2 biggest fills on the job. We've got to add a lot of water to it to get our rock, the foundation to settle down. Our rail formation's up about 27 metres from the existing ground level. So there's a fair bit of work, and it's one of our most concentrated areas as far as fill areas, and it's a big fill and a big priority for us to get the finish on time.
We'll be finished the structures by the end of June, start of July. Then we'll be moving over to west. By the end of July we'll be setting on the beams. We're going to have a 700-ton crane sitting here lifting on the precast beams, which will in turn carry hopefully the trains.
We've now got good people out on the ground. I think everyone understands what needs to be done, so I think it can be achieved. We've got a lot of hard work to do this year, but I think we're in a good position to get it knocked over.
Yeah, we've got about 50 people on site at the moment, workers and machinery. We're starting to come along good now. As gear comes available from our other sites, we'll start trickling the gear through here and then just punching it through.
All our reports and all our programs look like we're fairly well on track. We've got most of our main line up there, all our tops done, all our formations done. Down here we're ahead of schedule at the moment. This is a bit of a challenge getting through this hard rock. They're always good, have a few challenges like that, make it interesting for yourself.
We're doing the formation for them to put the rail on. At the moment we're digging out rock and stuff, moving dirt out of our way from where we don't need it and putting it in the place where we do need it. I like it. We're building things you can actually look back on the work that you've done and see what you've contributed to.
FMG project back at the very start was a fantastic project. It was exciting, and this one is no different.
an exciting job. You get to work on all different areas of the actual job itself, and although it's an individual job in that you're driving all the time, you're also working as part of a team.
I enjoy the vastness and being part of an infrastructure that's going to be in place for a long time and help develop the nation.
It's very challenging. It's also working with a good group of people, some good people out here.
I drive a roller, yes. I love it. I absolutely love it. I've come from heels and handbag to hard hat and boots. I've met some of the nicest people I will ever meet anywhere. They're great group of guys.
I think everything's all about looks these days. How do I look?
I love the crew that we've got now. We've got a really good crew. I think that's what makes it so easy to be so remote in a way. We all get along really well, look after each other, have a laugh, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, good crew.
In the initial stages, like all these projects, they start off fairly slowly in terms of people understanding what their roles and responsibilities are and what the targets are and things like that. Certainly at this point in time, Calibre and the contractors and Fortescue are all very much focused on the milestones we have to achieve. And in this case, there's probably a greater challenge in that we are working next to an operating railway line. That's Fortescue's lifeblood.
The expansion will basically triple our capacity to haul tons. So basically it'll give us the ability to haul something like 500,000 tons a day and 3 million litres of fuel a day back up to the mines. Going from 6 trains a day to 13 trains a day. We'll do it by also introducing a world-class signaling system called PTC, Positive Train Control, and that will allow our trains to essentially be tracked by GPS. It will allow our trains to run closer together, and it will allow our trains to essentially run at a much faster cycle time than they currently have.
With the duplication, is going to be some 51, I think it's 51 high-speed turnouts between here and Christmas Creek. A rail expansion, it's got to be good for us. We're getting the new rolling stock in, we're halfway there now. We've got another 19 locomotives coming. At the moment, a lot of people think it's quite a feat to try and accomplish, but I'm pretty confident that we're going to get there. Train song. There's a little train a-chugging in my heart.
What we do is we weld 25 metre lengths of rail that come in from China. They go through a welding process, QA process, and we turn them into 325 metre lengths, and they're put on a rail train and taken out and laid on track as part of the construction. Well, it's like any project, you want to get to the end, and you meet a lot of good people along the way, so it's fulfilling when you finish something. So yeah, we'll be looking forward to the end.
The rail gets loaded onto the rail train in the yard, and it gets transported out to the location where it's to be dropped. And there's a crew that jumps on board, the operator, myself, and 3 other blokes, and we distribute the rail. I love it, it's good. You meet a lot of people, you learn new things on the rail, you build relationships. Yeah, there's always challenges, but we try to take them head on and try to overcome them and move on to more challenges. Yeah, you're always being challenged every day. We're getting there. We're getting there as a team. I think we're moving towards accomplishing this construction.
It's gone good. We're picking up a bit of time now. We've got more people from the construction side on site, which is built up to a small gang working 3 or 4 fronts. That we pick up a bit of a pace there on the construction and moving forward.
Basically last year FMG purchased track machines. The track machines came from the UK, they're obviously second hand, they weren't brand new machines. There's a lot of problems that we had to rectify, but we're getting towards the end of that now, and we've currently handed over 6 machines to the contractor.
So this is one of our many mulga monitoring points. The mulga are very special trees, very special to this area. Some of these trees are 300, 400 years old. What we do is we monitor the impact of the rail on the mulga. So we have points upstream and downstream of the railway line. The points are roughly 10 metres apart. We measure mulga health, whether there's any new growth, and a whole stack of other parameters. We do care about 400-year-old mulga trees. We do care about heritage sites. We do care about standing stones, engravings, artefact scatters and those kind of things. We will get this job done in an environmentally sound manner and without any heritage impact either. Absolutely, I believe that.
Fortescue has become renowned for a company that can build infrastructure really quickly and then ramp it up in breakneck time. This project is a world-class project and is the envy of all infrastructure projects around the world. We're very proud, and I'm personally very proud of the work that's being done.
So nervous, I hate Jack for that.
Don't wink at me.
Goodbye.
Elaborate.
Can you do dubbing over this just to...
Good bunch of guys, we all get on well together.
Yeah, well said, eh?
Yeah. Lots of hugs and kisses at the end of the day.
Are you going to interview me and ask me questions?
Yeah. You see what hey, good reputation now. There you go.
Look at me, look at me, look at me.
Am I going to go crazy? No, definitely not.
I can't stand the people. You Aussies, you just rack my head. No.
All right, thank you.
All right. Hopefully it's on all right.